Hi guys, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Welcome back to my channel once again. Time is 5 a.m. here in Dhaka. Winter is starting. Since yesterday, I went for morning walk very early. I think around 6 a.m. It was kind of getting cooler, even though late this year. November usually starts with winter, but this year for some reason it's being delayed. So daytime stays a little bit warm, very sunny and hot, and kind of like that. But in the afternoon, the breeze starts flowing. It's kind of getting pleasant. So today I'm going to review a fragrance which suits this weather perfectly. And I know many of your countries winter started. You can also wear this for winter. So yeah, I'm sorry, man. I had dinner, man. I'm feeling like a little bit stuffy. It's like everything's just hugging you so tight. So I had a very busy yesterday, running a lot. Had an event to go to. So I totally passed out, flat out, and like at around maybe 9:30 p.m. And that was a good sleep. I woke up, showered, like dinner, coffee, all good. So let's talk about Phantom, okay? And this is the latest flanker from this line called Intense. I had no intention to buy this because this month I know business is bad. The sort of like I'm going through some tough times in financial wise, but I decided, like I am a big fan of these lines, Invictus, Lamal, and then this line, this particular three lines, I'm very, very weak for. So I actually went on and bought this from one of our retail outlets. They launched it recently. So they did have like a launching program. Didn't get invited, by the way, but it's okay. Like these are, Bangladesh, like it's a little bit different scenario. Anyway, we'll talk about this later. So this is the packaging. It comes into multiple bottle sizes: 50, 100, 150 refillable, and then 200 ml. They have a refillable refill bottle. Okay, so that one is a different bottle than these robots. Okay, so yeah, it has some fan base. It has some haters as well. So there is this code if you scan. Sorry, I had some cold yogurt drink yesterday. Anyway, so there you go. Basic packaging looks nice. You get the picture of the bottle, and it has this black blue. The trend right now is this black blue. They also did in Carolina Herrera and Paco Rabanne Invictus Victory Elixir. This is the Cobalt Elixir. This is the Phantom. No, sorry, Victory Elixir. So we'll talk about this while I review this. Previously, we had the first one was Phantom itself. I wanted to let it go. It was a kind of sweet, candied, maybe lavender, like they say green lavender sort of scent with the mint and all that. So it's kind of like candied, playful, sweet fragrance. And the second one I really liked. This one also did the Pafa, right? This was released in somewhere in last year end, and I think around 1 year back I got this in last winter. I was wearing my black hoodie and enjoying this in like very foggy weather. So this is my favorite so far. So let's see. Very cool bottle, by the way, right? So let's see if the Intense can beat the favorite Le Pafa. So this is the Intense bottle, and if I can show you, sorry, man, I'm really sorry about that. I'm sorry on your ear. Bless your ear. Sorry. So dark and then gets a little bit blue, just like you see the other brothers. They look like basically because Paco Rabanne, so they're kind of going with the theme. And even the Cobalt Elixir, they also with the black and blue. So this is sort of like a trend right now. Very cool bottle. Don't try to take out the head, okay? Even though I don't know how it's refillable, but it is, right? So at the back looks like that. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All glass with the PR and atomizer is built in. I'm wearing this fragrance there. Let's spray some. Sprayer is good, satisfying, okay? Good, smooth spray. So this one, oh, by the way, I'm wearing on my neck after shower. Reserve Preview by Givenchy, Gentleman line. That is, I think, discontinued now, getting very pricey. So, man, the perfume. Orange blossom, cardamom, lemon, lavender, rum, clary sage, vanilla, cedar, and moss, according to Fragrantica. And most people, they said this is so far clearly the best release from this house. There are a few things said about this fragrance. First of all, most people who are fan of this line and house, they liked it. And there's definite obvious hate because some people hate this kitschy or juvenile kind of bottles. This is very youthful. You have to understand they make playful something different, and I give kudos to them to make something different than rather than generic same, like same old. These things just for the bottle itself, it's worth looking into, right? Then some people said this is the best, as I told you. To them, this is a similar DNA as the original Phantom, but they definitely improved with the lemon, and then they added a boozy note, the rum and all that, and there's lavender, clary sage, kind of like a green herbal, citrusy, like a modern take on Dior Eau Sauvage. Dior Eau Sauvage, if you do not know by any chance, this is a classic. This is basically the lemon heaven. And I learned from Mark Robzoid that this is the basic of any lemon based scent in history. And French people still wear that a lot. It's top seller. So you smell that candied lemon, very nice, and it is sweet. It's a very first thing comparatively with this, out of these two, Le Parfum and this thing actually is the most mature and sophisticated version, just like Bad Boy Le Parfum. Okay, this one has Bad Boy Le Parfum, that thing, and Phantom Parfum. I feel they are more mature and a bit more grown up. Phantom. This I think is just like the original Phantom. This is for youth, 20 to 30 people who love this, and definitely has a likable factor to it. It is going with the trend, like sweet, fresh, going out scent with a hoodie. Once again, it will be enjoyable in colder evenings. If, let's say, the sun went down and it started getting colder, the breeze is kind of chilly, you need a hoodie to protect your ear and keep your neck warm. This is a fragrance. Just spray inside your hoodie like twice, two sides, and then maybe inside your shirt chest once, and then go liberal, like go 7, 8, 10 sprays, no issue. This reminds me a little bit of Versace de Eros. I used to have Eros. I sold it off because I was not wearing that. But this is modern day sweeter take on Eros with a lot more interesting notes. Definitely has the vanilla lavender combo, but it's not very heavy on either of those. So that makes it not as heavy, thick. Longevity from this apparently is like 8 out of 10 so far. Maybe in time, in winter, it will perform better. But honestly speaking, I got better performance from this one. The second one would be this. Third one would be original Phantom. All last like 8, 8.5. This is like 8 out of 10 for performance in initial impression. Uh, as I told you, I spray more because I want to project with this kind of perfumes. I want to project. I want people to smell it, right? I don't want to spray like amouage, like 1 to 2 sprays. Those are heavy hitters. You do not have to spray more than 1 to 2. This thing, if you spray 7, 8, you will get like a 6, 7 hours easily. So night out, that's all you're looking for. Barbecue, picnics, going out, clubbing, drive, long drive, dating. This would be perfect. If you are still single, this scent will speak to you. I think, personally, I think. But if you're married and let's say you are a big fan of Paco Rabanne Purom, the oldies, OGs, the same house used to make, man, don't drop, don't drop. Okay, these polarizing two different like sense. This is the era of like 80s, 90s, I guess. So Sick Eternity, that one, Azaro, Purom. So those days are for men of 40 and plus, like me. I love that, but I also have sweet tooth, so I do enjoy this. But out of these two, I definitely prefer Paco Rabanne Purom because that's like masculine, strong green and vanilla scent. This thing, who's not for also like people who are into niche game, this would be just a total trash to them. And if you see reviewers like Mark or whoever is the more mature, no, Sebastian Zara, they would say perhaps this is not their cup of tea. It's like a pointless release of 4 perfumers who made this. So these are made to sell, made to be hyped. And once the hype is gone, people will forget about it. It's not going to be a memorable scent for some. Okay. But I think this particular line has this particular youth base, a fan base from youth. And once the 10th year of these fragrances happen, or 7, 8 years, perhaps the younger generation now will get a little bit more mature, grown up, and to them this would be the 1 million of their era. So this is how generation after generation fragrances pass on, like their legacy. So I would say, for value, get, if you don't have to get the bottle, okay, this thing cost about $100, okay, around $100, 80, $90. I paid, I think after discount, there was a discount, I think $80, okay. But if you pay full retail, it's going to be 100 over. 150 ml is going to be 120, and the 200 ml refill is cheaper, like $110. So if you don't need the bottle, get the refill and use it as a decant. But if you have to showcase, then you have to get the bottle. The smallest one is going to be definitely cheapest. That's going to be around 60, $70 you're looking at. But as you buy bigger bottle, you get better value. So yeah, perfect going out, sweet, playful, sexy, flirty scent. Definitely, I like it still, but I feel it will be like redundant if you already have cobalt like this one. They're not the same scent, but they do the same thing. Okay, cobalt elixir, or my most favorite is number one is always Invictus Victory elixir. If you have this, you don't need any other sweet scent. That 1 200 ml will be great for all. But As I tell you, always love to review this line. I think it's a very favorable fragrance for me, like easy to wear. It's just nothing to hate about it. And this could be a real reason or why many people will find it boring, like it offers nothing new. But then again, if you don't have anything from the line, you can get this. Definitely, in terms of smell, out of the two, the original and this, I prefer this one. But if you ask me which one I prefer out of Phantom Le Parfum and Intense, I think the Parfum wins. And just take a look at the bottle. This one has that matte black finish, so much cooler. But anyway, so there goes my ranking. Overall, I give this 8 out of 10 for this release. And the price point wise, it's not bad. Nowadays, you cannot get fragrances for $50-$60 anymore. Thank you so much for watching. Let's do a comparison video. Then we'll upload this all together. Take care, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.